This is the MeteoMark Weather Show. Let's take a look at a viewer sent in photo by Lenny Mendola from Roseland, New Jersey. Look at this nice sunset photo. He sent this in on November 12th, and so it was only a couple evenings ago. And as you can see, a very nice sky across the area. This time of year, it's easier to get sunset photos such as this because the sun, as it dips below the horizon, is lower in the sky this time of year, and it has more atmosphere for the sun rays to go through, and of course there's more bending of the light, and the more bending of the light you get, the more of these reds and oranges you get across the horizon here. So very nice. Thank you, Lenny, for sending this in. It's a very nice aspect and attribute of this time of year to get some of these nice orangish, yellowish skies. I'm quite a big fan of this time of year because it brings out some of the best in sky photography. So let's get right into a more stormier side of nature. I'm going to draw your attention here to the Pacific Northwest first. That's where we're going to get anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of rain along the coast. And of course in the higher elevations, that will equate to more of a snowfall, 18 inches or greater, mainly above 5,000 to 6,000 feet, maybe lowering as low as 4,000, 3,500 feet in the coming days. Of course, you get to in between the mountains and the coastline, and of course, areas like Portland and such will see a general 1 to 2 inches of rainfall the next several days. But ejecting out into the plains here, that's where we'll get anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rain. Then we head back east here, and we will see anywhere from 1 to 2 inches here along the Appalachians, heading on up to the northeast. Now I want to draw your attention to, we're going to start off with Sunday, because Sunday we could be looking at a severe weather outbreak here across a severe weather event across much of the Ohio Valley, Lower Great Lakes, portions of western New York, western Pennsylvania. This will look like a damaging wind event. I was looking at some of the parameters, and of course there's low-level jets moving in, and of course some of those winds higher up will be anywhere from 70 to 80 knots, some places in excess of 100 knots in the Lower Great Lakes here. So if any of those winds get mixed down, which they're likely to with some of the heavier showers and thunderstorms, we could see damaging wind events, and that's what I'm looking for here across much of the Ohio Valley, some of the eastern Mississippi River Valley, heading on up to the Lower Great Lakes and the eastern Great Lakes as well. As this vigorous storm system plows in, and we could have some snow on the backside, but the main threat with this system will be wind, and outside of any damaging wind events, we'll see a general widespread 35 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts. This is a very windy system. Heading on into Monday, the start of your work week, look how this system plows east here, moving into New York and Pennsylvania area, southern Canada, southeastern Canada, and moving southward just east of the Appalachians. We'll see a lot of wind with this system. 979 millibars the models are bringing this system down to over Ontario province. And you see this inverted trough in the backside of the system here. This trough arcing out like this will be the focal point of some possible snow on the backside in the northern Great Lakes here. So watch for that. Anyways, if we don't see any severe weather along this front on Monday, we will see a widespread wind event. So wind advisories and high wind warnings will likely be needed across much of possible New England, New York, Pennsylvania, northern Ohio, Michigan, anywhere along those Great Lakes. We could be seeing some damaging wind. So look for that. Temperature-wise, take a look at these temperatures on Monday. Of course, over the weekend will be very warm back east, but Monday we push those high temperatures well up into the 50s and 60s along the East Coast, and then behind it, take a look at this cold air that will be heading down, that I did in my previous video, will be pushing across much of the nation, a lot of teens, 20s, and 30s for your Tuesday and your Wednesday that will be pushing across the east. That's going to do it here at MeteoMark. Of course, the first part of the weekend looks fairly tranquil across much of the nation, the exception in the plains, north-central plains, where we could have some severe thunderstorms. Like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com. Here's a 5-day outlook for my hometown viewers in the Susquehanna region of New York and the Susquehanna region of northeast Pennsylvania. Heading on into your weekend, take a look at these numbers here. We're heading up near 60 this weekend across much of the area. And of course, Sunday we have that threat of showers and possible Probably not thunderstorms, no lightning, but we will start to get gusty winds Sunday afternoon here moving upwards of 35 to 45 miles per hour gusts. And of course, Sunday night into Monday, winds of anywhere from 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts here. Rainfall amounts probably a half an inch to an inch of rainfall likely. Cold front moves through Monday night. Look at this, Tuesday into Wednesday. Much cooler, lake effect snow showers likely each day, possibility of up to an inch of accumulation between those 2 days. That's going to do it here at MeteoMark.